Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing good. And a special greetings to all the people of Tamil Nadu. Well, I just came across this advertisement where IIT Madras has been bringing out an online program in programming and data sciences. So, a lot of supplications, or I would say many requests were there asking me to comment on, well, foremost, IIT stands for Indian Institute of Technology, of course. It is a well known institute and it is stationed in Madras, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Of course, the much important aspect that you have to look in here is amidst those decades of its existence in Tamil Nadu, what has this institute really done? What developments that this institute, this technological institute, which says that it has got world reputation, has done to the local people? The other day, one of the former IIT lecturers was just commenting on one of the social media. She was saying that though IIT receives funds in millions from the government of India, that's taxpayers' money from your pocket and from my pocket, yet no research can be considered as solid that had emanated from IIT Madras. She was actually a retired professor from the IIT, and she is making this statement. And what accountability that they had shown to us. Still, people have got no water, in spite of the technology being available to convert the seawater into drinkable water. IIT doesn't want to do that. Chennai people, they suffer like anything, right? During the water crisis, and there has been no initiation with regard to the intervention of the technology. Streets are crowded, the bridges are crowded, you got traffic jams, and nothing has been done by IIT Chennai, IIT Madras, when you name it, whatever. Now, this institute, which is known for which it claims that it has the technological marvel, is bringing a data analysis or data sciences course. My question is, what has technology, Indian Institute of Technology, got to do with data sciences? It's a purely statistical element, right? Data means it has got more to do with the natural sciences part. And what has Indian Institute of Technology got to do with that? That's a valid question I wish to pose. Okay, leave it all that aside. The most important aspect is, should you need to pursue this course or not? Well, my advice is don't do that. Foremost, I give you my reasons. It's an online program, right? Online means what? Look, they are simply going to give you the course materials and the assignments, and you need to do research and you need to do everything by yourself. Look, of course, if you're doing a PhD online, then it's a different program, then it's a different stuff altogether, because you're a matured person and you have some insights into the stream or into the flow. So you would be able to do some initiation with regard to those requirements of the PhD program. Of course, even then, having said all those things, it's not going to be easy. Now, a bachelor's degree program in data sciences is being brought up by this IIT Chennai, and under the tag that it's the world's #1 program and BSc is being offered and the time limit is 3 to 6 years. Good people, you have to understand, when the brain is young, you need guidance. No matter who you are, what's your color, what's your race, you need guidance. You need interaction with the erudite, eminent professors. And they have to guide you in such a manner that even after years, you don't forget their guidances, right? That's very imperative. If you are going to shell your money in doing online programs offered by Madras Institute, IIT Madras, you're not going to be learning anything. Of course, you can do by rote learning and those tests, and you can get a degree after pumping in you sums of money. But it's not going to be of any value with regard to the development that it has contributed towards making you a better person, a better marketable person. Of course, IIT might say, this institute is coming, that institute is coming, that university is coming, this corporate company is coming. Excuse me, people, the world has changed, for your information. It's not the world that you had been seeing 20 years or 30 years ago. Now it's going to be a new world, right? It's the world after, post-COVID. Honestly speaking, I'm reiterating what the great people are now speaking. Education is changed. If you are going to be thinking that these great universities, CHAPA, that certification that they are going to be giving you is valid, then you are completely wrong. Of course. Now, having said all those things, what type of online education that you need to do? You need not have to go to these so-called universities which are living basically because of their CHAPA. Because of their brand name. These institutes have got no more brand name other than once you cross the Indian Ocean, nobody knows about these institutes. Because nowadays, multinational corporations, they are hiring freelancers. Freelancers are doing their job far more better than so-called acclaimed professors or acclaimed graduates from these universities. Now, having said all these things, let me tell you one thing. Good people, time is money. Time is priceless. Time is precious. Now, if you are going to be investing your life, the time of 3 to 6 years into securing these degrees, then you are doing a biggest mistake in your life. You know why? The same degree can be got from some other universities, from some other colleges right in India, which would give you a better standing. And after you have secured this basic fundamental education, you can do other programs on online offered by MIT or Yale or Oxford or Princeton University or Cambridge. You know, these universities are offering. Now, what is the difference between the program offered by IIT and the program offered by these universities? First and foremost thing, the professors from Yale, Oxford, MIT, Princeton, King's College London, Imperial College London, they have humility. In other words, they are very humble people. You know, even if you were to ask a question 100 times 100, they would answer you. They have that patience, you know. Honestly speaking, people from IIT, professors, so-called lecturers, they do not even have the patience to reiterate formula for a question one more time. I'm not saying that same professor which I'm mentioning you, she mentions it. They have no patience at all, right? So when they do not have patience, how are you going to handle courses such as data sciences? The irony is, the saddest part is, it says BSc under major, it says programming and data sciences. Would you believe this? What they are trying to tell you? Programming is such vast dimensional, right? What programming are you talking about? You follow me. This is the heights of idiosyncrasy. So why am I making this video? Is to save the Tamil people, right? IIT in Madras, in these decades of its existence at those vast campus in Gende, has done nothing towards the development of the Tamil society or the development of the Tamil people, or even Tamil Nadu. What has its contribution been? Nothing, null and void. Now they are bringing up a course claiming that it's going to give you that launching pad, right, so that you can go to greater levels. That's lie. Because honestly speaking, when I was in UK, I said they were asking a query. So I mentioned IIT. You know what they started to ask me? The first and foremost question they asked me is what IIT stands for. I was shocked. Believe me, when they asked me, because until that time, I was brainwashed into thinking, oh, IIT Madras, wow, it's something there, over there, just close to paradise. But it's a lie. So, good people of Tamil Nadu, the reason I'm making this video is for the young people. I know when you see IIT, when you see these correspondence courses, you'll be excited and you will venture out into spending your time, money, and energy in pursuing this course. It's a mortal waste of time, because the technology that you're going to be seeing 6 years down the line after you finish the course is totally different. Nothing that you have studied at IIT is going to be of much value to you. So what is the underlining point? So what should you do? Look, you have many colleges in Chennai, colleges in Tamil Nadu, right? You have popular colleges like Madras Christian College, you got Loyola College, and you got Ethiraj College. You, depending upon what you are, you're a man or a woman, depending on who you are, what are your preferences, pick up courses from these arts and science colleges. You know why? The teachers in arts and science colleges, they have that humanity in them. You know, they are down to the bottom. So even if you make a mistake, they will come down to your level and teach you the concept. Look, concept is the most important aspect in any subject for that matter. Imagine if you are to do something and you make a mistake. No IIT professor will have that humility to come down to your level, because they are level. Their aspect is over there. That's what the professor was telling me. Their aspect is over there. They think that they were born like that. On the contrary, that's not the truth. Everybody knows that. But they perceive themselves like that. So you're not going to be learning anything from these so-called IIT technology institutes and universities that are so much so claiming themselves in Chennai to be delivering. Nothing, null and void. So if you were to listen to this, hearken to my suggestions and advices, and do a good arts and science specialization. Of course, you can take a major in statistics, get the get the basics in statistics first. Data sciences is such a vast area, and simply they're saying programming and data sciences. Excuse me, are you trying to fool the people? Data sciences emanates from statistics. Without even knowing the understanding of data, how are you going to delve into data sciences? And programming, what programming are you talking about? So good people, wake up. Don't waste your money. Money is precious these times. It's not easy. Nobody's going to give you 1 cent or 10 rupees simply like that. But of course, I'm sure that these courses are going to be Herculean because they have the chapa. They claim that their chapa is going to see that you're going to land up in paradise. It's a lie. Nothing is going to happen like that. So having said that, the take-home point is, if you're interested in data sciences, go to Loyola, go to IIT. These are some of the top universities or top colleges in Chennai. And get an application, fill it up, and follow that. I'm sure there won't be any regrets in your life. Okay, good people, enjoy your time, enjoy your life. Until we meet again, bye-bye.